India. I think many of you know me. Yeah. All right. My project, which I'm going to present, is Let's Make World a Better Place. I think this is the concern for everyone. Yeah. Each one of us want our world to be better than what it is right now. You must have seen those two in the last two sessions. What we had seen is many of the problems are arising because of the kind of products which are coming into the market. Business people are just looking at the profit motive. They are not looking at the social cost of producing that kind of a product. Violent games is one of the products that we talked about when talking about child safety. So I think being a teacher of business, my objective is to just prepare my students for the future, wherein they create the products which will help make world a better place. Okay, so this is a competition which we have every year for grade 11 and 12 students, business students. This year I had around 120 participants, 120 students taking part. What we do is, in this particular competition is, students are given two tasks. One is they have to come up with an innovative product, the product which is not there in the market, and at the same time they have to create the entire marketing plan for launching that particular product. When I say creative or innovative product, I mean the product which will be not only profitable, but it should also contribute to the community, to the society. Like for example, coming up with let's say chocolate flavored cigarette, it's not innovation, because you know that cigarette, no matter what, is harmful, injurious to the health of the person. So we are coming up, I motivate them to come up with the products which will help the society. How we go about this, students are simply asked to divide themselves in the teams. I think the very first step which students do is they come up with, whoever that they're comfortable with. They will team up with their friends. But looking at the project, they also have to balance their team, because you are going to make the entire marketing plan. And that is why you have to come up with the kind of people who offset, whatever are your strengths and whatever your weaknesses are. I think once again, that is the real life connection. You cannot be with your friends all the time. You have to team up with the people who can complement, who can actually, be helpful to you in your workplace. They also make the newspaper advertisements. Whatever their product is, they create the newspaper advertisement, and they also decide that which newspaper they would like to give advertisement in. So they just find out whether it is front page, last page. Lots of consumer psychology they have to come up with. Which page, which place people look at that particular place more. What are the costing? What are the rates of giving advertisement in so and so newspaper? They even have to come up with a magazine advertisement. They find out what is the difference between newspaper advertisement and the magazine advertisement. How to target the magazines. Like I'll give you a simple example. If the student is coming up with a product which is related to the teachers, of course you cannot give the advertisement in some glamour magazine, because that is the wrong notion, or men's magazine for that matter, or sports magazine for that matter. Okay, the fun part begins now. Students also have to create a radio jingle for the product. Yeah, so they write the lyrics, they go to the studio, they actually create that music, they sing it, and the radio jingle is recorded with music in the background. They also have to create their television advertisement. Now when they have to create a television advertisement, once again the business ethics come into picture. The surest way of getting noticed is create the tantalizing advertisement, something that attracts everyone. But over here they have to actually look at the advertisement and look at the creative aspect of the advertisement, and how can we actually get the attention of the viewer without creating any tantalizing item. So they create, once again, the television advertisement, they write the script, they decide on the actors. Actors are sometimes themselves the juniors, the seniors, sometimes even the teachers. Yeah, so they simply find out the setup in which they would like to shoot. They shoot, they edit, every single thing, they create a television advertisement for their product. They also have to create a website, a flash-based website. We used Wix for creating the website. They, from this they will just get to know that if you want to reach out to people, what should you put in your website. So they create a really functional website. This entire presentation is videotape. In the sense, that is one tool from Microsoft, that is Microsoft PowerPoint Producer. In that one, on one hand you can show your presentation. On other hand, just like in news channels, you can have the video narration of that particular student. So they create that video narration of whatever their presentation is, and that entire compilation of the marketing plan is sent to the judges. Yeah, so judges already know what the product is and what they have done. And after the judges have looked through this, there is live presentation. It's just like facing the stage view. Yeah, so they're just in front of other students, parents, teachers. They simply have the live presentation. They have the demo of this particular product, etc., etc. So if you look at it, it's an entire package. It's not only business. They learn English because they are writing the lyrics. They are also videotaping. So they are into production. They are also we are also talking about law, because there is something like copyright, patents. All these things that they are learning. So if you look at it, this particular project, even though it is a business related project, it covers every single aspect. It's an integrated model. What is the outcome? The outcome is 120 ignited minds, 12 absolutely innovative products, and of course one happy and satisfied teacher. Yeah? That is the outcome of this particular product. If I have to talk about some of the innovative products, one of the products which students had come up with was, they call it Chalkster. I don't know whether you guys use it or not, but in third world countries we still use that blackboard. And for that blackboard, we use that duster. You write with chalk, and then with the duster you just rub it off. One set of students have come up with this particular idea to come up with a duster which collects that dust and recycles it within the duster into chalkstick. Okay, and they call it Chalkster. Okay, so I think it saves lots of the teacher now does not cough because that dust is not coming out. It simply recycles, and you have the chalk being recycled from that particular dust. I would like to just show you a television advertisement of that particular Chalkster. Please come closer because I don't have the mic. Just like in olden times, the teacher writes on the board, rubs it, cups, he just dusts it, and cups, because lots of dust coming out of that duster. Do you face the same problem? The advertisement says, okay, we have some unique solution. The same situation, teacher writes on the board, rubs it, the things are different now. From that duster, whatever dust that has been collected, it has been recycled into chalk. It is Chalkster, available at ₹99, and this is their website. And the beauty of it is, many of these products, we are getting in touch with the engineering students, and we are trying to convert these ideas into real products. Okay, so these kids, once it is converted into real product, these kids will be the patent holders at the age of 17. Okay, so that is how it works.
Wow.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, very nice.